This time of year is always interesting signing and contract news, and just like to get sort of three little bits of sad news out of the way. First of all, Michael Cusack moving up north to Glasgow Warriors.
Yeah, Michael's agreed to join Glasgow Warriors for next season, and obviously we wish him all the best. It was a player that we'd made an approach to re-sign. We'd offered him a fairly decent contract, but obviously the lure of Magners League rugby was too great. Like I say, we wish him all the best, and obviously we lose a very good tight head, but it's just one of those things.
Loss of a fly-off, Tristan Roberts moving down to Bristol, I believe.
Yeah, Tristan's agreed to join Bristol, and again, he's another player that we offered a contract to, but the financial lure of what Bristol were offering him, we couldn't cope with that, and it was far too much. But again, he's another player that we, he's done well this season for us, and we wish him all the best as well.
There's a good chance we'll see Stevie McCall at Castle Park next season, but not in a Knight shirt. Looks like a Leeds shirt. Yeah,
I mean, obviously I got a bit of a soft spot for Steve because when I first came here he was a 12, and I always had in my head after I saw him play that I'd turn him into a fullback, and you'd probably argue the point he's one of the best fullbacks in the league this year. And Leeds have offered him a fantastic opportunity there, and a good contract as well to boot, and obviously we wish him all the best, but I'd just like to say from a personal point of view that the way he's handled himself in this period it's a real reflection of him as a person as well. I think he's been absolutely fantastic in his professionalism and in everything that he's done for the club as well, and that should be really noted by the supporters as well.
And then on to some good news. I'm going to have to admit this is my favourite news of the week. Young Glenn Kenworthy not only signing an extension, but being a bit of a partnership in coaching with you now.
Well, I think when I got asked for the position of director of rugby, I always had it in the back of my mind that I just saw something in Glenn that I think is, one, beneficial to the club, two, beneficial to the players, and more importantly is someone who actually cares deeply about the club. And that's something that I want to get through to all the players, is that you've got to care about what you're doing here. But more importantly than that, with Kendo, he's a terrific bloke. He has all the attributes to be a great coach. He's doing things at the moment behind the scenes, and his aura with the players is fantastic. He's certainly the heart and soul of a lot of things, and he's certainly in signing his contract to become a new forwards coach has got a massive amount of enthusiasm to do it as well. And I think the coaching team that we have is very proactive in pushing Doncaster forward, and we're all 100% behind each other, and we want to do the best for the club, and that's the most important thing. And to have someone like that alongside me is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm thrilled and over the moon with it.
And I think the first question the fans are going to ask is, will we look, or will Kendo look to carry on in a playing capacity over the next 2 years? And
initially he'll still be involved, but I'm hoping that, to be perfectly honest, with some signings that we'll announce probably over the next couple of weeks, that his playing role will diminish slightly, but he'll still be involved at some aspect. But he knows himself that we want to try to pull him away from that. But the opportunity will always be there, just in case we ever needed it. But the man's a legend, and he's a fantastic bloke, and I'm really looking forward to having him alongside me.